Yes, people, what's going on? You're here with myself, Guni, and Lee Gunner. We are back for some more World Cup talk. Lateness is great. We are 10 minutes late, but you know, when Lee's on the camera, we're never on. Now, Louis, and shamelessly just
I'm late
used
for
one
everything, mate. I was late picking up the Chinese. I told them 5:30. I got there at 5:45. Yeah, enough for my own food.
Shameless from me. Shameless from me. Nah. Come on. I could have gone live without you on here and then just brought you on. But yeah, man, people, we have just witnessed the first team get knocked out of the round of 16. And unfortunately, it is the United States of America. I say unfortunately because my kids are part American, but my British side of me is absolutely loving it. There will be no game 2, Americans. If you do not understand the game of football, there will not be a game 2. Yes, yeah. RIP soccer. It is over, but fair play. Fair play. They reached the knockout stages. They got out their group. It wasn't easy for
them. And then they fully flopped. Captain America, where was he? Because I was watching it. I was thinking, what does this guy do? Like, and I don't want to make this a whole Pulisic slander, but he's trash, bro. How anyone rates that guy,
bro?
He's trash. He actually makes Marcus Rashford look like Ronaldinho.
Let me tell you something. The USA, yeah. The USA today, they reminded me of Chelsea. Everything, you get to the final third, nothing, dead. They got a better midfield than us, I'll say that. But still, final third, there was nothing. They had opportunities to at least get that to 3-3. Christian Pulisic in the first half, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, absolutely balls it up. Yeah.
He's the American Iwobi. I've been telling people this since he got to Chelsea, bro. He's trash.
Shocking. Should have put that away. This geezer with the namesake of your legend, right? I've never heard of him. Should be stripped of that last name. Absolutely shocking. That's 2 goals, clear-cut chances that should have gone in the back of the net. At that point, yeah, it might not have even been 3-3 if Pulisic had been the first opportunity. We could have been talking about a different game. You were saying the ascendancy. Yeah, they've got their fans. I believe we can win. I believe we can win. That's the actual chant, rude boy. Yeah, yeah. You think
so? Actually their chant.
You're rude boy. You think I'm joking and I'm just here trying to make a bad joke? Big man thing. That is
actually what they sing.
I believe we can win. I believe we can win. I believe we can win.
I believe they shouldn't be allowed to fucking sing that. Bro, is that for real? Is that actually how they're rolling?
Hey, Joey's in the chat. Hey, big up, Joey. Joey's in the chat. Hey, confirm it. Confirm it, big man. Am I lying? Am I lying, Joey? Joey's a reliable one, bruv. Yeah, he's a supporter of the channel. That's why I had to ask Joey, because I know he's not gonna lie. Yeah, I like the chart. Yeah, I believe we can win. Yeah. Hey, brother, I'm telling you, Joey's either gonna confirm it or he's just not gonna show up in the chat again.
Bro, that needs to be banned. Anyone singing that needs to be ejected from the stadium. You missed one word.
Yeah, boom. Like,
what's the word missing? I believe we can fucking win. Oh, I believe that we will win. No, I believe we can win, dude. Right on, rock on, baby. Fucking mate, they should be banned. I believe we can win and all that. Now ban them all. Don't let them in.
Hey, listen.
That's nearly as bad. That's nearly as bad as fucking Chelsea's song. Chelsea. I
was just about to say that. We're not really much better on the club level. Yeah. Chelsea. I love the song, but boy, is it basic, cuz. Yeah, but
the song is I believe that we will win.
Yeah,
I believe that we will win. Oh my days, they're tapped. They're tapped. Sorry if I'm offending any Americans in this chat, but that is shameless.
And do you know why I'm extra disappointed, Guns? Yeah. This is America. Beyonce, Jay-Z, flipping hell, James Brown, if you want to take it back then. Whatever era you want to feature, they've got some of the greatest to ever do it. So how do you end up with this? Can't like the US men national team just be like, yo, Beyonce, Jay, I beg you, come help us out here, cuz this is unacceptable. What?
Bro, that's mad. That is actually mad. Do you know what? I do want to clear one thing up though, yeah? Like, because I know there's a lot of people that say soccer and football. It was actually the English that invented the word soccer.
We did.
Yeah, and that was because the rugby ball is like an egg. Yeah, and that was called rugby football. So to determine between the two, they changed it to soccer, and then it went back years later. But it was actually the English. So I see all these English people getting me. I'm going, it's not soccer, mate. They don't even know that we called it soccer first.
No, I know. I know. Do you know what? I actually done a TikTok post taking the piss out of soccer, but obviously I know the history. And to be honest with you, it wasn't even the English that invented it. The country is off the top of, I can't even remember where it's from. I think it's from like South America or something. But it predates what the English made the rules, but like the actual game was played somewhere else. But I do think I love to rattle people guns. I love to just get under people's skin.
Hey, I've been doing it for 4 years on my
channel. You know what I mean? It's fun. I'm only starting to get into the habit of it. You know, when you get into like something new, bruv, you just spam it. You just completely abuse it at first. And then you just get into the stage where it's normal to you. I'm at the early stage, bruv. So I like to do these things. But do you know what? All jokes aside, yeah. Hats off to the US. As I say that, I've got to do it. Yeah. No trim and all that. But hats off to the US, because if we're being real, over the past 2 decades, we can say that there has been a huge improvement in US football. We're starting to see more and more US players in the European leagues. Fortunately, I've been here for the last 9 years, where I believe there's been a huge acceleration in the popularity of the sport, particularly with the under 21s and that, with the teenagers coming up now. They're taking a huge interest. I think things like, and I'm not even bantering, like basic things like, FIFA being the way it's so big, being exposed to the rest of the world, the game. And it's also, for some, that's how people learn how to get into the games. You know what I mean? There's different gateways to get into football. Me, I got in because of Brazil and R9. Some people get in through video games. Some people get in through playing the game. So many different ways. But just, football's global. It's here now. It's massively improving. I'm not going to lie to you. But today, bruv, flipping, no, we got to give it to the Netherlands. We have to. Because I don't know if you saw the first goal that they scored. The prize goal.
Yes, very good finish, man. Shocking defending. But this is the thing with that game. Yeah, Holland, Van Gaal, man. Louis Van Gaal, yeah, is still a top coach. You know that?
He is, yeah.
Every single team would go and have a real go at America. Yeah, so the Americans didn't expect them to just sit back. Yeah, they were just sat back. They were like, cool, you keep passing the ball, man. We're just going to stand there and we're going to man mark every single one of your players. Yeah, and you ain't got no passing avenues. Yeah, you can go down the wings. And as soon as you go down the wings, we just double up. Yeah, and that's what happened. And then as soon as the ball was turned over, counter attack, they were ruthless at times, man. Yeah, if they had a bit more clinicalness up front, yeah, that could have been 6 or 7 today. Yeah, and Americans didn't know how to handle that. They didn't have a clue how to handle that, because I'd imagine that American coach has never come up against a team that's just going to sit back and defend, and just say, you can have the ball with your centre backs. They're the only 2 players we're not going to man mark, which means we've got 2 spares, so we can double up everywhere, like constantly. And it was a tactical masterclass, especially in the first half. Yeah,
the job psychologically was done in the first half, because they absolutely cut them open. Now, what I will say is that the USA didn't exactly make it that difficult for them from a defensive standpoint. The man marking was absolutely shocking defending. I'm not gonna lie, certified, you're right. The defending today was dreadful, absolutely shocking. Just leaving men open in the box to just pick where they want to pick. You get me? Just pick off their shots. It's just mad. Exactly. You see here, no tracking, shocking. And another thing that I felt where I was disappointed is, although the USA, they did get men forward at times, but I thought they could have pushed the line up a bit. Do you know what I mean? Because they do have the athletes to keep up on the counter attack if they're a little braver. Do you know what I mean? If the balls go over the top, they've got several quick players that can drop back and defend. I felt that they held Tyler Adams a bit. They didn't allow Tyler Adams to go forward a bit. It was, I don't know, for me, it was a bit of a, they should be disappointed. They should definitely be disappointed.
They didn't give a good account of themselves. And I thought, seeing as it's a knockout stage, you'd think they'd really have a go, wouldn't you? And if they get walloped, they get walloped. But they didn't. It was almost like try and keep the score down, rather than actually having a go. And listen, some of their players are mad overrated, by the way.
Absolutely.
That Weston McKennie, mate, that guy is one of the most overrated footballers I've ever seen.
Shocking.
Because he's got a funky hairdo, yeah, and he's got a funky name. Yeah, and he plays for Juve. Whoa!
Is it me? But he's got the flipping French flag in his head. Is he dizzy or something, fam?
Well, I did a watch along with Matty. Yeah, he's American. He's from South America, Southern Guni, he's called. Yeah, but yeah. And I was doing the watch along for the USA England game, and I said in that game, I said that guy should be sent off just for that haircut. Like if you're gonna dye your hair, do the whole head. You don't just do a straight up. Like, real talk. Do the whole lot.
Could you imagine, hey bro, could you imagine if France win the World Cup and he just does a John Terry, he just shows up out of nowhere? It's fully, that'd be hilarious. But but for me, the two players in the USA that I really think can play ball, Tyler Adams. I think he's a good player, good. But I think the manager today was quite cowardly with him. He can offer a lot more going forward. He absolutely tore us a new one when we played them at Ellen Road, Chelsea. I'm not really saying much considering the form we've been in, but you can see the quality was there. Another one as well today, Yunus. I think it's Musa. Yeah, Yunus Musa. I think he's a decent player as well. Keep an eye on. Those are the two that I think are going to go far. The Americans. Winston McKinney, not for me. I've never been convinced. Serginho Dest, oh my days, bruv. Yeah, that criminal Tuchel wanted to bring that man to my club, bro. Did you see this brother take a... Did you see his long shot that went out for a fucking throw-in?
Bro, that guy, the only thing that any attribute that guy has is pace. That's it.
That's it. Literally, he's just rapid.
Got nothing else. Bro, Hector Bellerin's got a better first touch than him. Let that sink in. Like Hector Bellerin, Becky B, bro, has got a better first touch than Serginho Dest.
Shocking, isn't it?
Hipsters love him, bro, because again, he's got pace. All the FIFA merchants, oh, Serginho Dest, let's sign him. Yeah, okay, mate. What happens when his pace dries up or he comes up against somebody quicker?
You're finished. You're finished. You got no technicals and you rely on pace. You got a short career, bruv. You get me?
100%.
You best hope that you go injury-free until your 30s. Otherwise, one serious injury, you're out of here, mate. Yeah, you're dropping down levels like a flipping stone off a flipping roof, mate. Yeah, you're done out here. Corey Prophet, thoughts on Musa? I think he's a good player. Would you bring him to Chelsea? Big step up for him. Currently, as of now, would I bring him? I'd bring him as a squad option. I'd actually have my first team player sorted first before thinking about bringing in a player like that, because it's a big gamble. Do you know what I mean? And right now, we're not in a position where we can take gambles. We need to be getting our signings right. But yeah, that's it. USA are going home. The Netherlands will be the first team to be going through to the quarterfinals. Congratulations to them. Fair play to Louis van Gaal as well, because remember, they tried to clown him when he was at Man United.
Yep.
He's always had quality about him. Like, if you know his early history, some of the players he'd discover would spin your socks. Bastian Schweinsteiger gave Thomas Muller his debut. Who else? Several bad boy players. Even, I believe, was he part of the Ajax project?
Yeah, he was at Ajax.
So your Patrick Kluiverts and all them, man. Don't ever disrespect that guy. This guy is football heritage, bruv. He's fabric. Yeah. So fair play to Louis van Gaal. It's his final competition as well. So be interesting to see the Netherlands. Listen, man. When I heard that this was his final time in management, you never know now, because they might actually try and go all out for this guy.
Who do they get next? Argentina game.
I believe so. I believe it's the winner of the Argentina. Yeah, it is. I think it's the winner of the Argentina-Australia game.
Yeah, you know what? Well done. They've done well, but Messi's coming from, mate.
Yeah. After he's going to smoke up.
You never know, though, man. Like if you actually have a look at these knockout rounds, bro, it's not a formality that all the teams that appear to be favourites are going to get through. There'll be a shock somewhere.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was saying. Somewhere along the line, there will be a massive shock. And do you know where I think that shock's coming? I think Morocco
England
might do the job. Hey, bro, it could be England or it could be Morocco. One of the two, yeah? That Morocco game.
Morocco game is going to be lit, yeah? Because Morocco is right across the water from here, yeah? I can see it in the daytime, yeah? It is so close, and there's so many Moroccans in this part of Spain. bro, Tuesday's going to be lit.
It's going to be an absolute mazza. I wish I was there with you, bruv. I'm going to try and salvage any little bit of it at the football factory, bruv. That's one I'm definitely going to attend because
that's going to be a really good game, man. A really good
game. 100%. But you see that as good as Spain are, that's not me disrespecting Spain. It's also me not underestimating Morocco because out of the African teams, what they've shown me, they're definitely one of the best. 100%. From a technical standpoint, they're just brilliant. Excellent.
And if you look at Japan as well, let's not rule out Japan beating Croatia.
Yep, facts. Croatia don't look like how they did in the Euros, you know.
They're aging, man. That team is old. Do you know what it is with Croatia? Yeah, they've got a lot of very technically good players. Yeah, and a lot of good names. Yeah, Modric's and players like that. Yeah, but they haven't got a killer up front. They ain't got a proper banger up front. Yeah, if they had say Lewandowski up front.
Yeah,
they'd be one of the favourites to win it. Yeah, they would. Like, the amount of creativity they have in their team, but then they ain't got a killer up front that can bag loads of goals. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Japan knocked them out, mate.
No, trust me. That's what I'm saying. It's a funny World Cup, man. It's been a good one. It's definitely exceeded a lot of people's expectation.
I've watched a lot more of it than I thought I was going to watch. That's for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Because we're very similar. Like we're not really too much into the international thing unless it's a major tournament, and even then, I'll pay a whole lot more attention when it's the knockout stages. But obviously now we're doing content, we've got to pay a little bit more attention to the thing. But this one here, please, I don't care how good of a performance that he had today. Keep him away from my club. I don't want him. I don't want him as a squad option. Nothing. Yeah, let him go to Spurs or something. I'm not trying to get him. No way. Weston is about 70% of Jesus de Ferreira. But hey, Ferreira was poor blood. This guy in the first half was absolutely shocking. I didn't touch poor, passes off. Like he just looked like he had stage fright or something, bruv. Honestly, he did. It was pathetic. Yeah, I don't agree with this. There's no way. There's better options out there. No disrespect, my bro. I can't agree with that. Would you take Yunus Musa to Arsenal, Lee?
I'm not even going to sit and pretend I know who he is.
He's only just emerged. He's only just really, for me, he's emerged during this World Cup. I haven't known that much about him beforehand. Maybe I've seen him, but he's just not someone I've paid attention to. But yeah, there's your answer. Thank you very much, Chief.
He's from Valencia. I didn't know that.
Well, he's playing at a decent level. Fair play. Jesus.
Valencia, man, 20 years old. Yeah, I don't know anything about him. I can't lie. I'm not going to sit and pretend I do. There's your question from Joey. Jesus injured, worst nightmare for Arsenal. Let's get your thoughts on that, because somebody actually did earlier ask about that. Yeah, man. When I come off of here, I'm going to drop a video anyway. So, but I'll
don't give away too much.
No, come on, man. Like we've got crossover of audience anyway, so then people don't have to watch it. So I'm saying watching this could watch it. It's up to them, or you can just watch it again and just support me. But bro, I've said this from the start of the season, yeah, that if we get a big injury to Saliba or Thomas Partey or Jesus, then we could be in a lot of trouble. Wow. Yeah, and apparently the reports are saying that he's out for at least 4 weeks. Yeah, well, when Arsenal give at least 4 weeks, it's normally about 4 months.
Yeah, like Chelsea, they just lie in your face, and then you just don't see this player for time.
The thing is, I hope he's not out for that long. Yeah, but the problem we've got is now he's not going to kick a football for four weeks. Yeah, then you're throwing him into a January schedule that is already rammed with fixtures: Tottenham, Newcastle, Man United, FA Cup. We've got all of them games in January, bro. Yeah, and then if we get out the FA Cup against Oxford, we get another FA Cup game in January. So. Yeah, man, it's going to be mad. It's going to be. I don't think we're going to see him again until maybe February. Yeah, which means we've got Eddie and Nketiah up front, and this is why I've said time and time again: go and get a striker in January. And if Arsenal don't go and get a striker in January, then I feel we're going to drop down a little bit, because Jesus, everything goes through him. Everything good in our team has gone through him this season. Well, yeah, and I know that Saka's bagging. I know Martinelli's bagged. I know Xhaka's been brilliant. Ben White's been brilliant. The whole team's been brilliant. Let's be real with it, yeah. Every single player has been superb, but without Jesus in the team, we're a totally different side, mate. Yeah, we haven't got cutting edge.
This is what I will say is, if your manager had any sense about him, he would say, all right, if we're not gonna buy in January, then Martinelli will go as the number 9 or whatever, false 9, and then you'll have somebody else and then go and buy a winger. Because I think Martinelli can do it, and a similar job to Jesus. Because for me, obviously not as complete as Jesus from a technical aspect, but he's along those same lines. He's following along the same path, so I think he could do.
He's very direct, Martinelli. I like that. Yeah, and his movement's good, but he's not got the technical attributes of Jesus.
But that you're talking the supreme technical ability when you talk about Jesus. So there's no shame in that. And Martinelli, the next several years, could definitely get there, bruv.
Oh, bro, Martinelli's cold, man. I love watching that kid play football. Yeah, like there's certain footballers, I just sit there and I just think, I'm just going to watch you for 90 minutes. Yeah, he's one of them. Like, he's so good to watch. Yeah, and the thing is, he's rapid as well, bro. But he's not one of these that uses it like kick and run, like other players do. But he is lightning quick. Apparently, he's our quickest player.
Wouldn't surprise me. And this is the thing, right? Perfect example. If this man lost his pace, he'd still skin you
all day long, because he's got that close control about him. Like, he's very, very good technically, but he ain't as good as Jesus with his feet, I don't think. But he's strong, he's quick, he can score goals, he can hold the ball up, he'll work down the channels, yeah, he'll defend. He's a quality footballer, man. I personally think he should play up front and then maybe go and buy a winger. But then saying that, like I've said this a load of times here, we haven't got a striker or a player in the forward positions over 6 foot. They're all tiny. Yeah, so when we're drawing a game or we're losing a game, we used to be able to throw a Giroud on or throw something like that.
Yeah, you got no aerial presence.
Yeah, we haven't got that in our squad. Yeah, which is a good thing in a way, because like it don't mean that we're route one straight up to the tall guy, hold it, everyone knows how you play. We can play in 4 or 5 different ways. But when you need a goal and it's not working the way that we've been playing, which it has so far, and touch wood, it still does. But when we need a goal, we need to be able to throw on a target man. Yeah, to make a bit of panic in the box. Yeah, little ricochet off his back of his head or something, and it drops, and Saka, bang, goal. Yeah, we ain't got that. Eddie ain't going to do it. Saka ain't going to do it. Martinelli ain't going to do it. Jesus ain't going to do it. Odegaard ain't going to do it. Smith Rowe ain't going to do it. We ain't got that player, bro. And I think that's something we're missing in the squad. Because if we're going to kick on with game after game after game coming thick and fast from December onwards, end of December, like in 23 days today, we play Premier League football again. 3 weeks, 2 days, we're back in action on the Premier League. And then we've got 2 games. We've got Boxing Day and New Year's Eve. Yeah, and then we've got 6 games, I think, in January. And the first one of them in the Premier League is Newcastle. That ain't easy. Then we've got Tottenham. That ain't easy. There's an FA Cup game in between. Then after that, we've got Man United. Then 3 games in a row, bro. And then after that, I think we've got Everton. Yeah, and they've had a bit of a resurgence. But I feel like we need to go and sign someone, man, definitely, because I think that hopefully he's back within 4 weeks, but I don't think he will be, mate. Yeah, especially if it's a knee injury. A knee, yeah, is a big part of your body, bro, if you're a footballer. Yeah, because that's connected to every single muscle in your leg pretty much. Yeah, that knee is what makes all of them muscles work.
And don't get it twisted, lower back problems can come from that as well, bro. Like, don't get it twisted. All these things are connected.
How many times do you see a player come back from a knee injury and then do a hamstring? Yeah, or do a thigh muscle.
You see,
yeah, or do a groin injury. Yeah, I'll do a calf injury. Yeah, because it's all come from the knee. If you're putting too much strain on that knee, yeah, the muscles are going to stretch and work overload. Yeah, and be overloaded. Now you're pulling a muscle here, a muscle there. Bro, we see it with Tommy Asu. Tommy Asu was out for 4 months with a fucking calf strain. Like,
calf but the calf is really bad as well. That's a bad injury to have. Calf, I think so. The worst of the worst in this day and age with the technology, because before it used to be the ligaments in the knee, because they didn't have all that, the keyhole surgery and all that. So now it's your Achilles. That's the worst of the worst that you can have. After that, this is from your waist down. After that, it's probably it's your knee. It's still your knee, 100%. And then after that, it's probably your calf. Because you see the calf is such a deep muscle, sometimes it's difficult to treat, bruv. So it takes a while for that to recover. It's not easy from them kind of injuries there, 100%. But I was going to say, you see, if you get through that little gauntlet there, unscathed,
yep,
That's when I'll turn around and say these man might win the league. I'll actually take it seriously.
So I've been saying we can win the league. Yeah, I've not seen many Arsenal fans out there that have a platform, a big size platform or a medium sized or whatever it may be. I've not seen many Arsenal fans sitting there saying we're going to win the league. Let's go for it. Let's go and do it. I want to win the league. Yeah, they're just sitting saying we're overachieving at the minute. Yeah, we're over. Oh, the target was top 4. Okay, well, if the target's top 4, then why the fuck are you bantering every other fan base?
Exactly.
Why? You're top of the table and you're sitting there throwing shade on everyone else. Yeah, well, if the target was only top 4 and you're saying that we're only top 4, well, shut up talking shit then. Yeah, why don't you sit there and say we're top for a reason? Like I'm saying, we're top for a reason. We've been the best team in the league. We've got the best defense in the league. We've been the best to watch in the league. We've got some of the best players in the league on form this season. Yeah, Ben White, Granit Xhaka, Saka, players like that. They've been flying this season. Yeah, why not say that and then say actually go and spend some money.
Go and add to it. Yeah, go and add to it.
But instead they sit there, throw shade at everybody else, bro, and then say, well, the target was top 4, and the reason they do that, it's like a comfort blanket. Yeah, like the baby, they have the little comfort blanket. It smells of mummy or something, and they fall asleep and say, "Oh, this is nice. Oh, it's a comfort." Yeah. This is Arsenal fans. We're top 4. If they sit there and we're top of the table and say, "But we're overachieving. The target's 4th. The target's top 4." When it all falls away, they say, "Well, we only need this."
We never expect.
Instead of putting pressure on the football club, which is what they should be doing at this point, which is what I keep saying. Yeah, they should be putting pressure on the football club. Every single one of these people's tweets, Instagram posts, Facebook uploads, YouTube videos, every single one of them people that is doing all of these posts and all of that should be sitting there tagging the football club saying, buy players in January. Yeah, instead they're not. They're just sitting there chatting shit. Yeah, because they don't actually want or believe that we're going to do it, bro. This is the best opportunity we have had for years since Leicester won the league. Yeah, and I swear down, if they don't go out there and buy players in January, we ain't winning the title.
Yeah, that's true. And I agree with it.
Man City are going 17 games in a row, bro. Win.
You know this. And they might buy a 1 or 2 players in January.
He's come back early. Haaland's already been fucking chilling. Yeah, that's their 2 best players, bro.
Yeah.
And that's their goal output and their creative output.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So you know they're always going to be lurking around. Chatterjee, thank you. Well, it's not a super chat, but still, thanks for the comment, my bro. Guni, how about Tyler Adams at Chelsea? That's somebody I would consider.
I'm going to grab a beer quick, yeah?
Yeah, no problem. Tyler Adams is definitely somebody that I would consider. Yep, that's what we're going to have to deal with. But it's like we were saying, if the manager's got any brains, he'll play Martinelli up there, sign a winger.
Do you know who's mad underrated? Yeah, that Alexis Mac Allister. He is so underrated. I don't think no one ever speak about that guy, bro. He was fucking awesome the other night for Argentina. And I've watched him quite a bit this season.
Well, he starts with Enzo Fernandez and these guys. Yeah, bro. This is what I'm saying. People really thought that Graham Potter's a dickhead. Oh, yeah, you're gonna be Brighton part 2, yeah? Why haven't they got Mac Allister out of here in the Argentina national team? Have you seen who's sitting on the bench? Yeah. Why is it Estupinian and these man are the best players for their national teams? Huh? This is what I'm saying. Their recruitment is on a next level, bro.
Oh, bro, they're different. They're totally different. Did you see the picture I posted on my Instagram of Mac Allister's dad when he played for Boca Juniors? Yeah.
I seen it, yeah. It's on that like sticker thing, innit?
Yeah, let me see if I still got it on my phone, man. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, look. This is Alexis Mac Allister's dad. Yeah, playing for Boca Juniors, bruv, yeah? He looks like Alex McLeish.
Yeah, that's proper, innit?
somebody put, this is Mac Allister's dad. Never forget. The comment on the underneath that, looks like he got a surprise loan move to Boca Juniors after 400 games for Hearts. Bro, he does. He looks like Alex McLeish, bro. Look at him.
Bro, because when I seen this Mac Allister
Boca Juniors, mate.
Because when I seen, oh, bro, do you know? Listen, yeah, he's not all jokes aside. That guy is probably Canelo's dad as well. Because tell me, when have you ever in your life
ever seen a ginger
Mexican, bro?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you do not see it. That brother is also Canelo's father. I'm telling you, yeah. Trust me.
Get
Ancestry.com
Jeremy
things.
Kyle on it, man. Get Jeremy Kyle to do the paternity test. The
Yeah.
results are in. And
Canelo's the one, innit? Canelo's the one.
Of this child.
Canelo's the one ginger in American history, in fucking Mexican history, and he's heavyweight champion. And Mac
Hey, bro,
Allister,
did you see him? He's a pussy as well, bruv. Yeah, calling out my goat. Yeah, my goat didn't even reply to him. Mike Tyson stuck it on him as well. Did you see Mike Tyson stick it on him?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. And then fucking Messi didn't even fucking mention him, didn't come back, didn't say nothing. And then my man's putting a fucking apology letter out. It's like, that's how you know my goat is the goat. You know, mafia got involved in all sorts, innit? You just know that.
Yeah. They was.
You know that somebody from the Argentine mafia or something, just got hold of some Mexican youths and said, "Yo, you need to rein your boy in, mate, before he gets like real badly hurt."
Yeah, we got your dad.
Bad man, trust me. Yeah, Messi is God out there.
Yeah, we got your dad Mac Allister over here, bruv. You better not play games, fam.
Because come and kidnap his dad and that. Do you know what I'm saying? One of them ones. Like, bro, trust me. You know, if you mess with Messi, you're fucked.
Yeah. That's an espionage thing, bro. Trust me.
Have you seen it? Right, I'll tell you a true story here. Right, this was years and years ago on UFF. Yeah, Terry Flewers was there. Yeah, he was hosting the show, and it was with a football agent. I can't remember his name. Something Smith. Can't remember, but he was Arshavin's agent. He was Maradona's agent when Maradona went to Napoli. Yeah, bro, he told us the story, yeah, where he took him, right? They flew to Naples, yeah, they get in the room, they all sat around the table, guns out on the table. The whole table is just full of Italian mafia. All the guns out on the table. Maradona sat here, he's the agent sat here, they're in this room, and the gangster guys go, "He's ours now. You can leave." Yeah, I swear, bro. He got out of that country real fucking quick. I swear, that's a true story, bro. Yeah, and that's Maradona, bro. Messi's on that status as well, probably even higher now because of social media and that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you can only imagine what it's like with Messi as well, bro. You fuck with Messi, you're finished.
Yeah, trust me. Them man there, you got to leave them alone. They say it was a similar situation with R9 as well, bro. Do you
remember the whole will he play, won't he play against France? Was it France? And they were saying that if he plays, then there's going to be dramas. Like, it all kicked off. Do you remember?
Yeah. Because
something about football boots or something as well, wasn't it? Was it Nike? Something to do with Nike?
And he was sick as well. Like they dragged him through a lot.
Yeah, man. But that's the thing. When you come from them sort of countries, bro, and you're like God to them. Yeah, like there's people in every country you shouldn't fuck with. Especially they don't give a fuck.
When R9 was in Inter, yeah, them mobsters were sending letters over to the teams that were injuring him. So the defenders that injured, if Ronaldo got injured, they would be sending like letters over to the club and just saying like sending like death threats, like
one of them with the black heart and that, the black rose and that.
Yeah, bro, these man don't play around. Oi, you seeing what's going on with Juve as well? Oi, that place is mental, cuz, yeah. That place is nuts. The first time round it happened, yeah. Do you remember? Apparently, one of the directors or one of the board members jumped off the roof of
I remember. Yeah, that was 06, wasn't it? Was that 06?
Yeah, now they're back again. All of them have absconded from their positions, bruv. They ain't got a single man in the
city. You can imagine them shuffling paper in the office, yeah, and you go there to work, you're the cleaner or something, yeah, and you go there, the building's empty. It's like there's nothing left. They've just gone, they've fled the country, bro.
Trust me, bro. It's all
the
mad.
Receptionist is sitting there with no phone to fucking speak to anyone.
It's all mad. But I guarantee you, I 100% guarantee you, yeah. None of the Agnellis or even Pavel Nedved, because they were all part of the board and the presidents and all that. I guarantee you, none of them see a day in jail. Absolutely not.
Oh, facts, bro. Come on, this Agnelli family, man, they're mad minted. They're mad connected as well, bro.
Yeah, you know about that family.
Yeah, don't fuck with them. They can try and put them in jail, bro. They ain't going to jail. He ain't going to jail.
Yeah, what they'll do is that they'll put a whole media circus to make it look like they're holding it, innit? Like they're holding some kind of punishment. But like once them cameras are off, the Agnelli family are blatantly just telling them when
you're in them circles, yeah, you've got that much money and power. Yeah, bro, trust me, you can do anything you want.
Trust me, yeah, it's one of those ones. But do you know what? Last game of the day today, I thought we can sneak a bit of that in before that starts in about 15 minutes. Argentina versus Australia. Chatterjee is asking a very, very interesting question here, although I don't think it will be done. Hey, Guni, we have got plenty of shocks at this World Cup. Can Australia get one over Argentina? I don't think so.
The game starts in an hour and 15, bro.
Oh, is that an hour and 15 minutes? Oh, my bad. My bad. I thought
I was sitting there thinking, shit, I got to record 2 videos.
That's why. That's why.
An hour and 15. No, I don't think they're going to get one over them, mate. Yeah, I can't believe they got out of the group. Yeah, big up to Australia, man. That's got to be along the Costa Rica. Yeah, and I know Costa Rica beat Japan. Japan beat Spain and Germany. But for Costa Rica to take the lead against Germany, and I know it's not the Germany of old, but to wobble Germany the way they did, yeah, bro, like Costa Rica and and Australia, they've probably been the 2 biggest shocks. I know Costa Rica have gone home. I don't even know how they qualified. Like, real talk. How did they qualify this shit? Yeah, they're crap. Sorry if I've upset any Costa Ricans that may ever stumble across this video. Yeah, but as for Australia, bro, they're going to get slapped. Yeah, that is going to be a pumping tonight. I can see 4 or 5, real talk. Yeah, my boy's turning up to that. I'm telling you, I said at the start of this tournament, bro, Messi's winning the Golden Boot and he's winning the World Cup this year. Yeah, and I'm still convinced. And do you know what? He was the best player on the pitch the other night. Yeah, and he didn't score. And he missed the penalty. Yeah, and by the way, my GOAT set a new record that day. He's the first player ever in World Cup history to have 2 penalties in 2 different World Cups. A penalty in each World Cup saved. What a fucking GOAT. Yeah, what a GOAT, bruv. Yeah, deliberately setting records that nobody can ever beat.
You just triggered me. Speaking of penalties. Andre Ayew. Are you serious, cuz? Are you? I'm not even Ghanaian, but I'm still fucking angry about that one, Lee, bro. Are you serious, bruv?
Bro. Did you see Suarez's face?
Oh, I loved it. I loved every second of it, bro.
Patrice Evra liked the post. Patrice Evra's like the post, bro.
Hey, bro.
I love Suarez as a player, man, but he fucking deserves that. He deserves that, bro. Did you see him in the interview? I'm here for all of this bullshit and fucking shithousery, bro, yeah? And it was hilarious, right? He sat in the interview, the press conference before the game, and they said, do you have any guilt or remorse for what you did? He said, no, it weren't me that missed the penalty. Bro, what a wanker. I'm here for it, bro. That's hilarious. He goes, I just got sent off. It's not like I injured anybody. He goes, hey, it weren't me that missed the penalty.
Hey, nah, it's elite shit house.
I love the South Americans, man. They're so fucking to the point. Same with the Dutch, yeah. Did you hear Van Gaal? Yeah, the press conference, somebody said to him, yeah, there's a lot of people saying that you're playing boring football in this tournament. He said, well, I'd advise them all to go home then. Bro, they don't give a shit.
Hey, Van Gaal's a joke.
I love the South Americans, man. They're just fucking blatant shithouses. Yeah, I love it.
Especially Uruguay, bro. Absolutely. But nah, do you know what? One more name I'm gonna throw in that hat because I thought it was a bit of a shock them going through, all things considered. But South Korea, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They done well to get through considering the group that they were in, but Ghana flipping out. Ghana absolutely
the first Arsenal player home. Well, along with Jesus, but the first one for his nation that's out for Arsenal, which is a result for us because we're getting back earlier than expected. Yeah, because I expected them out the group. So yeah, man. Yeah, they didn't do it, man. They didn't do it. But this is the thing. There's a lot of overrated players in Ghana's team as well. People just rate players based on one game.
Yeah,
like, exactly. Yeah, they've got some very good players. Yeah, they've got some very good players. But the way people go on about them and hype them up, it's like, it's crazy, bro. And there's going to be more shocks. South Korea getting through was mad. Yeah, I didn't watch all the game. I see when it got to 1-1 and they equalised. Yeah, and then I watched about 25 minutes after that. And then I looked at the results. I was out. I looked at the results. I was like, rah, they beat Portugal.
Yeah, they beat 1-0, but it didn't count for nothing, though. This was the game, innit? When the Boubacar took his shirt off and then he got sent off.
Bro, that was a piss take. I can't lie, yeah. Right? I could not lie, yeah. Real talk. I see that. Yeah. And I was like, nah, you're taking the piss. Like, imagine, I know they've got knocked out, yeah. Right. But imagine the hero status he is getting, yeah, back home. because he scored the winner against Brazil. Right? He is now a fucking king in his country, bro. He's God. He's fucking. He's got the freedom of the whole fucking country. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Facts.
that rule needs to be changed. Real talk. Why can't you fucking celebrate? Why can't you whip your shirt off and fucking flex your muscle?
Do you know when that rule came in? It was after Robbie Fowler done the celebration.
Oh, was it then? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's mad. But bro, imagine the emotion, yeah, because like it must be mental scoring a goal in a packed stadium, but to do it against Brazil, who are probably the greatest footballing nation ever, yeah, like over the history of football, right? To do it against Brazil and it's the winning goal, yeah, bro. He literally didn't have a clue where he was. He was just in the emotion. Yeah, he scored. He's seen it going in, and then. Like when you hear strikers say, "Yeah, what was the feeling like?" Half of them say, "I can't remember scoring the goal."
I can't remember, yeah,
because it's just blur, and they're caught up in the emotion.
Bro, I've scored. Listen, yeah, when I play Sunday League football, Sunday League, but I've scored goals that's taken us to finals on more than one occasion, and like the celebration, especially when you do it against your rivals at that small level, yeah, it's mad. Can you imagine? Yeah, scoring a goal for your nation on the biggest stage in the world as well. Your name's written in history, bro, whether you win it or not.
And against Brazil, that have won the World Cup more than anyone. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's mad, bro. Yeah, that rule's got to change. It's stupid. It was funny though the way he just went and shook his hand, the ref's hand. It was fucking funny. Yeah, he's just put his shirt back on, shook his hand, and walked off. Like, cheers, mate. See you later. Yeah, I don't give a shit what you do now, mate. I'm going home anyway. Yeah, I came, I fucked shit up, and I left.
And I left. That's it. Nah, facts. Hey, which Cadell is this one? Is this Wiley's little brother Cadell or another Cadell? I don't know. If it's Wiley's little brother Cadell, big up yourself, my bro. You already know the spaces.
Does he watch your channel? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know, but I'm up in the spaces, and I know a couple of them, man. They're still. But big up them lot. Those lot are always causing mischief on them Twitter spaces, bro. It's just absolute madness, chaos in there, bro. You get me? But yeah, man, do you know what? Argentina, for me, they're definitely going through. I reckon they're definitely going through. What's your score prediction for today?
4-0.
4-0.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a case of they're just going to sit back and defend, and Argentina are just going to wallop them.
It's going to open them up. Yeah, they can't do that against Argentina.
Yeah, they're nowhere near on the same level, technically or fucking tactically or anything like that. Yeah, but then they've got the work rate. We've seen that already. They have got mad work rate. You don't ever say anything about Aussies not having work rate, bro. They'll fucking fight and fight and fight and fight and fight. They're tough as nails, yeah, but. Bro, you've got to be mentally switched on in a game like this when you've got fucking Enzo Fernandez, yeah, Messi, yeah, you got Di Maria. Di Maria, by the way, that guy is another one that's been mad underrated for years. Yeah, for years, bruv. Right, and I think he's had a good World Cup. I can't lie. Yeah, I think he's played pretty well in this World Cup. Yeah, but he won't ever get the praise for some reason. I don't know why, but
he's been world clalas for over a decade. Di Maria, he's a top quality generational player. Yeah, he is. Unfortunately, though, I did hear somewhere that he is injured, though. So
yeah, I don't think he's playing. Yeah, he came off injured the other night.
Well, that just means that Enzo Fernandez is going to play because Di Maria has been playing where in the midfield, doesn't he?
Right mid.
Right, yeah. Well, yeah. Facts. I do see him dropping in a bit. So then probably not Enzo Fernandez, but they've got someone that can fit in there. You know, Julian Alvarez.
They've got some good players, man. If you stop Messi, you have half a chance. You have half a chance because everything goes through him, mate.
Not if Enzo's on the pitch. That's the thing that they have is that they don't need to just use Messi to play the game, bruv. They've got Enzo's. They've got several other players that can do that. It's dangerous, bro. It's dangerous. Apparently, the lineups are out, but I just wanted to say something.
Yeah, the lineup is out. Fernandez is playing. De Paul. They got Papu Gomez, Alvarez, and Messi.
Where are you seeing this, Gun? Send me the link in the private so I can put it on the screen.
I just googled Argentina fixtures, and then just clicked on it, and it come up on there. Yeah, one sec. I'll send it to you. Hang on.
Thoughts on Pele? I just know that he's been rushed to the hospital.
He's in the end of life care at the minute, man. It's sad, really, isn't it? Yeah, he's been moved to end of life care. Like, he's not got long left, mate. That's fucking mad. Do you know what? It's mad. It was only about a month ago. I watched the Pele documentary on Netflix. Yeah, and it's like he didn't realize, yeah, like he didn't want to play in a World Cup. He said, "No, I'm fucking retiring. Basically, I'm not doing it, bro." And that country was fucked. Yeah, it was under dictatorship and all of that. Yeah, bro. That guy single-handedly fucking transformed that country by him winning World Cup. Yeah, it was mad. Actually, mad. It's sad though, man. Like, obviously we don't know him, but we all know of him. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's like when you see somebody that was that fucking good, and bro, like, if he was playing in this era, yeah, he would be the biggest superstar. Like, he would definitely be the biggest superstar in this era. Yeah, and imagine scoring the goals that he scored. Yeah, it's mad. Imagine doing it in this era. He'd have a field day because he used to get kicked to fucking them eras.
Yeah, exactly. With the protection that he'd be afforded now, be a top player. Well, yeah.
Bro, look at that Argentina team, bro. Yeah, that Argentina team's a joke. That front three's a joke. And then their bench is taking the piss as well, bro. Di Maria's on the bench.
Oh, so he can play.
Dybala's on the bench. Lautaro Martinez, Lissandro's on the bench. Why isn't he not starting? Well, I was saying that they're not going to have to defend.
He's also another one that had a niggle as well the previous game, I think.
Right. I never knew this. Juan Foyth is in the fucking Argentina squad.
That's mental.
Juan Foyth is in the squad. What?
Look at this bench, bro.
Bro, the bench is better than most first 11.
Dybala, Thiago Almada's a player as well. They got Correa. They got Palacios as well.
He's not a bad player, that Correa. He plays for Atleti, doesn't he? He's a good player, man.
Paredes as well.
Bro, their bench is better than most. Tagliafico's on the bench as well.
Surprised Pizzella's on the bench as well. Flip it now.
Bro, that bench is better than most 11s in this tournament. Like, it's crazy.
This Australia team. The most recognized player for me in this team is Moy.
Yeah. Yeah, Aaron Moy. And that's only because he played for fucking Huddersfield. Mate, that's what I'm saying. They've done a result getting out the group, bro. Yeah, they have had a result. They're getting pumped away, though, unfortunately.
Going to get smoked out of their boots, mate. It is going to be an absolute... Well, it should be an absolute bloodbath. If somehow Argentina don't make it through, that will be probably worse than losing to Saudi Arabia in the group stages, fam. In my honest opinion.
Mate, I just looked a minute ago, yeah. Argentina's worst ever defeat is 6-1. Yeah, their biggest defeats, they've lost 6-1 3 times in their history. Yeah, 2 of them were fucking, well, one of them was 1958. Fucking hell, my dad was born that year. Yeah, and that was to Czechoslovakia. Yeah, then they lost 6-1 to Bolivia in 2009. Then they got pammed 6-1 by Spain in 2018. Bro, this lot don't get hammered a lot. Yeah, and I don't see anyone in this competition. And I've watched all the highlights of every game. You know, just like when they pop up on YouTube and that, I'm watching them. I'm not sitting and watching every game, but I'm watching the highlights. Bro, I've not seen a single team in this tournament that I think Argentina are going to get panned by, which means they have a chance.
That's true. No, it's true.
I don't see any standout candidate to go and win it yet either.
But look here. Remember what I was saying to you. They don't need to just rely on Messi. Look here, bam, 1, 2 there. Yeah, I don't know too much about this guy to say he can be part of it. Do you know what I mean? But just these 3 here alone, these three, bro, this midfield, yeah, I feel it for them. I hope they set records on the beep test, because if these guys decide to play one-touch football, they are done out here, fam. They are.
I mean, even that guy that we don't really know a great deal about, bro. Yeah, I think he played for Inter, but I think he plays for Sevilla, maybe. I think it's Sevilla or Betis he plays for. The chatter probably know. Yeah, but I think he's in his mid-30s or something, bro. He's quite old. Yeah, but bro, he's coming in for Di Maria, so the drop-off's going to be massive anyway.
Oh, he's 34 and he plays for Sevilla. Yeah, you're right. He's at Sevilla still.
Yeah, I thought it was Sevilla or Betis, one of the two. But yeah, bro, he's not a prolific player, but he's decent. Yeah, and the thing is, all he's got to do is just get the ball and give it to Messi. That's the job, bro. That's everyone's job in that team. Just get the ball, give it to Messi. Yeah, he makes shit happen, bro. Like I said, the other day, he was the best player on the pitch. Yeah, and he didn't score and he missed a penalty. Yeah, but everything goes through him, bro. His close dribbling is just insane. Like the way that guy changes direction, just like that, and the ball stuck to his boot is.
Oh, bro, it's a freak of nature stuff, especially when he was younger. I mean, you can see he's not what he was before, but he's still
He's
an
not got
elite
that
player
anymore.
Yeah, he's still an elite player, unquestionably.
But that's a prime example right there of a player that don't rely on pace.
Technical.
Yeah? Bro, look how far much deeper and deeper and deeper he's dropped over the last few seasons. Yeah, he's basically doing the Giggsy role. Yeah, when Giggsy came off of the left and started playing in midfield and pulling the strings, bro, that's what happens when you don't rely on pace and you've got great tech.
You're a class footballer, bro.
Great tech, reading of the game, bro. Messi's passing, is probably the best in the world still to this day.
Oh yeah,
there's not a better passer of a football than him.
Yeah, the weight of pass.
Through an eye of a needle, bro, on the fucking money every time. Very rare he gives the ball away.
Yeah, never waste a single ball, bruv. No, 100%. And the thing is with Messi, what's underestimated is he uses his body very, very well.
But somebody so small, he's fucking strong as fuck.
This is what I'm saying, because he understands
constantly, innit? It's mad.
He understands how to shield the ball, bruv. It's almost instinctive to him. And people might look at that and think, well, it's very basic. Well, if you do it to a mastery level, like no one's gonna get the ball.
But there's not many players that can do that, bro. Look at Suarez, for example. Yeah, I love Suarez. Bro, you can't get the ball off him. Yeah, you literally can't get a ball. Bro, he's skinnier than me. He's the same height as me, and he's skinnier than me. He probably weighs about 9 stone, Mahrez. You cannot get the fucking ball off him, bro. He'll just spin around in circles constantly.
Yeah, Hazard was the same. Sanchez was the same.
Yeah. Neymar's the same. Neymar's the same.
Neymar's the same. Do you know even to a lesser scale, bro? Yeah, Moussa Dembele. You remember him?
Yeah.
Another one. Couldn't get the ball off this guy. Yaya Toure, obviously his size didn't help, but that guy, you just never getting the ball off him.
When you've got players like that, Xavi and Iniesta were the same as well. Tiny, bro. Yeah, Xavi is about 5'6".
Yeah.
You should not be able to not get the ball off him.
You just can't get near him. That's the thing. You just can't get near him, bruv. Like, if it's a thing where he notices that, this guy's just going to play tight with me the whole game, he'll just get rid of the ball and just run straight past you. 1-2, 1-2, see you later, go.
Yeah. Bro, the reading of the game of these players is just elite. Like, you can't teach that shit. You've either got it or you ain't.
No, 100%. All right, so I'm going to read out this super chat before we go, because I know, Guns, you've got to record a couple videos for the peoples. Them don't want you to keep them waiting too long. You get me? But Nippon, thank you for the super chat. Big up yourself. I suppose this question is for Lee. Who is better, Martin Odegaard or James Maddison?
Madders, baby. Madders scores goals, creates goals, is a better footballer, just not better looking on the eye. So hipsters. But goals win football matches, and he scores loads of them for a shit team.
Facts.
Yeah, Madders for me, mate. Madders all day long. I'd love him at Arsenal. What have I fucking just done with that?
All right, then, people. The stream has come to an end. Lee, let the people them know what you've got coming up on your channel.
I'm going to record a video about Gabriel Jesus. He's injured for at least 4 weeks. So I'm going to record a video literally in a minute. That'll be dropping at, what time is it now? 7 o'clock here. That'll be dropping about 11 o'clock. I'll drop that 11 o'clock, so 10 o'clock UK time. And then I've got another one about some midfield options that we're linked to. So that'll be dropping at 8 a.m. UK time tomorrow.
Okay. And
then tomorrow, I think I'm on with... No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Don't worry. Tomorrow, it'll just be straight transfer videos. You get the one at 8 a.m. in the morning UK time, and then I'll have another one dropping after the World Cup games are finished. All
right, perfect. And as for this channel, you'll get a England versus Senegal preview. And depending on what news come out, you might get some transfer talk as well. But people, as usual, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for contributing in the chat. If you lot are watching after the live has been done, please smash a like, leave your thoughts down there in the comments as well. Hit the subscribe button if you are new to the platform. Help us get to 15K. It's a bit of a slow season with the World Cup and the algorithm. So any like that you give would help all of our platforms, actually. So just bear that in mind, because the algorithm is doing us filthy.
Oh, it's horrible. It's stinky, bruv.
Yeah, absolutely filthy. But people there...
One more thing to say, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
2 more things. Messi starts his 1,000th career game today, says Chike. Yeah? And Messi mi cabra. Yeah? That's how we're going. Messi, my goat in Spaniel, baby.
Goat,
That's how we're doing it now.
That's his goat. R9 will always be mine. But
Come on, bro, I can't even argue. Let's be real. We're talking about the goats, bro. Like,
two of the best to ever do it.
They're still all goats.
Yeah, they're both in that category, 1000%. But people, listen, I'm gonna split because I'm starving as well, man. Wherever you are.
My Chinese have been sat here getting
yeah, I forgot that you had that, bruv. My bad. You see, Guns has already got some food on the go. I've got to sort that out now, people. But listen, man, people, stay safe in it. Bless up, bless up, bless up.